Hello YouTube and welcome back to my Girls und Panzer reaction series. Back here again today for some more Girls und Panzer goodness. Today we're doing OVAs 1 through 6, and if I feel okay we might do Anzio, but probably not. That's my story. So yeah, this video is late. All my videos this week have been late because work's kind of railing me at the moment. Luckily enough for Girls und Panzer, it seems like I have weekends off. Every other show gets fucked, but Girls und Panzer. That's the one show that I can actually do on time, even if it's behind based on other stuff already. But it should be a pretty calm old episode here today, just doing some OVAs. I'm probably going to do the OVAs similar to how I do or did the Symphogear ones, which is give it a look, maybe a quick 2 to 5 minute review, and then just move on to the next one. Probably something like that. If not, just do them all at the same time and then come back through later. I'll see how I feel and if they're worth pausing and having a talk about. It may just be character interactions, which is fine. I like that, and generally the character writing's been good enough that that'll be entertaining regardless, but just I don't know if it's worth breaking down the plot of each of them is my point. Either way, I have the YouTube comments here from last week, and I've summarized them here again. Again, a ton of comments, around 50 I think, and 1,000 views on it already. So again, it's the finale of the TV anime. It's pretty popular. You would want to be checking out this one over some of the other episodes for sure. So again, just broad thank you for the support. It's pretty mind-blowing stuff. So starting here with a pretty arbitrary point in the history/hippo team. So I was under the impression that their flag didn't pop out. It most certainly did, kind of hidden on the right side of the screen, but it wasn't given its, normal sound and visual, I guess, placement. So I guess I don't blame myself for not seeing it, is my point, even though I watched through it twice. So again, probably just not paying enough attention. But yeah, that's why they didn't come in and save the day. They were donezo. They got done in by the mouse. Just fair enough. Next point here, probably a little bit more of a broader one outside the scope of the show. So the showrunners didn't intend to make more than 12 episodes of this show, but it ended up being runaway success. Sounds a lot like Symphogear, if I'm honest. So then, of course, they expand stuff out from there, and we get what we get, which is a shit ton of OVAs and a movie and some finale movie type things. Again, I think they're larger theatrical episodes is the way I understand it. But again, I'll have to see when I see them. So yeah, in the case of Symphogear, that led to some inconsistencies, to put it lightly, in the storytelling, where they had to kind of retcon stuff pretty often and, to try to keep it going, essentially, right? They were never greenlit for all the stuff they wanted to do immediately. So that explains a lot of things about the 12-episode TV anime, how it feels so conclusive. You could walk away from the show right here and be pretty satisfied with it, but there is room for more. There's always room for more, right? I don't know, it'll make it interesting to see the direction we go with the movie at any rate. So yeah, looking forward to that in maybe next week, maybe a couple weeks, we'll see. So I've written here the hidden lore about Maho's use of AP shells versus explosive shells. What was this shit called? Yeah, high explosive shells. So when Miho learns that Maho is using that type of shell, right, like she knows that there's going to be a blockage, right? So when they're in their final showdown little part, that she knows that she's going to be like aiming for rubble to get that to fall, because that's what those shells are used for, as opposed to the armor piercing ones, which are normally used on tank v-tank combat. I think somebody else also explained away that a bit of the Panzer IV had some explosive protection at some point, so that kind of like hand waves away why they won that final showdown as well. So yeah, again, like prioritizing one type of shell over a different one gives a logical explanation for why Maho lost that fight, as opposed to, I don't know, the power of anime, which is pretty strong as well. Next one's a bit of a history point. So the mouse tank, the big fucker, it was never actually built, is my understanding, right? Never finished. 2 prototypes were found by the Allied forces when they kind of, went in after the fact. So they were planning to use them, of course, but never got out of, pre-production stuff. This one's, again, a little bit more of a fandom one. So episodes 11 and 12 were delayed, as we talked about last week. So people speculated how, like, devastated the Anteater team would be based on that. However, they were just fine, and they confirmed they were fine immediately and then swiftly exited the show. Again, not that kind of show. It's not the kind of show where we're going to have a large emotional moment right there, right right now with characters we haven't seen before. They're just going to keep on trucking. That's how this goes. Do the Nishizumi sisters have spidey senses? Now, this is my favorite point of the day. Yeah, kind of. So based on their intense training, like first-hand Nishizumi style, right? They can kind of notice shit that other people don't notice. It's like their main character power. We see this probably most prominently on display in episode 11, I want to say, where the student council is sneaking up behind, and then Maho's just like, yeah, they're there, 7 o'clock. It's like, oh shit, she's pretty fucking powerful. I just think this is sick, and also kind of stupid, but really sick. So I don't even really mind it that much. I want to see Miho use some shit like this. I think somebody explained that she did at some point during Pravda, maybe, but I digress. Yeah, just some cool shit. We like cool shit. So the entire Nishizumi family conflict is explored more in the manga, plus some character songs. So it's kind of underwhelming and kind of half-baked in the TV anime stuff. You have to go to the supplementary material if you want that fully on display. And, I mean, there's still more anime content, of course. They're going to continue to have these characters in the show, you would think. So, I mean, there's going to be something there, right? But if you want to go into, like, the relationship between Maho and Miho a little bit more, and maybe some more stuff with Shiho as well, then you got to go to the supplementary stuff. Which is fine. It's just a difference in priorities between the production. We are more concerned about cool tank stuff than character stuff, which is fine. I mean, I like the cool tank stuff too. Operation Biker Gang, also Miho names things really poorly. That's one of her recurring character traits, so look out for that. That refers to the Japanese motorcycle culture Bosozoku, I'm going to say, which is a way of riding the motorbike in a weaving pattern, which I believe I've seen before at some point in something, you would think. So yeah, when the tanks are doing a little bit of a serpentine, spreading out the smoke, that's what that's about. The historical context of the fight, I guess, and kind of a few of the tactics of Orai as a result. Like, German tanks, very heavy, kind of made kind of poorly with poor materials sometimes, very fuel greedy as well. So we're going to try to get them to run to fucking all ends of the earth, right? We're going to get them to chase us very often. We're going to get them to chase us through rough terrain. We're going to, like, break this bridge and force them to take a longer detour. All these kind of things, right? Like, Miho knows this kind of stuff and is planning her tactics accordingly, right? If they're heavy, then we go light and we, pepper them, right? Like, hit and run tactics. I think it's pretty interesting that Miho would have a really good grasp of the weaknesses of Black Forest, right? Having been to that school and knowing what their weaknesses or their strengths and weaknesses are and being able to exploit them accordingly. Like, that's an underrated advantage that she had through the whole thing. Keeping on our kind of historical stuff, Yukari is using a stereoscopic rangefinder when she's using that weird thing standing on top of the tanks when they're in the water. That's just a rangefinder. It's telling you how far away the tanks are, which is fair enough. It's German in design as well, which is interesting for Yukari, considering how much like of a nerd she is. She probably bought it. She probably has it in her room. This is one I wanted to talk about quite a bit. The show is probably underrated in its show don't tell aspects, and for that, of course, we have to thank Reiko Yoshida, who's one of the best working writers in anime, right? So as much as I bemoaned a little bit of this stuff, right? A little bit of the missing conflict, I think across the journey, a lot of the show has been very good at show don't tell. There's no like commentator really commentating the fights. You just kind of interpret what's going on. It's very clear in that regard as well, which is a shout outs to the direction. Like, I'm thinking back early in the show, remember the part where Marco just kind of looks at that photo of Yukari's family, right? And then that kind of foreshadows some of the stuff later on that she has with her parents not being in the picture and her grandmother being her sole guardian and all that kind of stuff, right? It just gets your head ticking. We don't need a bunch of dialogue explaining it. We don't need a bunch of dialogue explaining the conditions directly. It's left to our interpretation. It's not important the details, but it's important that we know and we figure it out on our lonesome, right? It's made the show and the way that I do these kind of videos pretty satisfying, right? Because I'm able to look at something and go, I think that's the answer. And most often I'm right, which is, again, just good writing. That, and I think we'll see a bit more of the, what she's really good at as well, which is moment to moment. So moment stuff in these OVAs is going to be something to watch, right? Is it entertaining moment to moment? Are the characters just, do they have good jokes? Do they have a good rapport with each other? Which I would say already in the TV anime is present, but we're going to see it even more and more as we watch these OVAs here today, because again, we won't have all that plot stuff in the way. This was a fun comment. One person just said, Maho is so cool, and I agree, so I wanted to include it. I can't help but agree with that statement. So shoutouts to that one person. And basically, yeah, this was like in 10 or 15 different comments. Everyone just says what's to come is really good. So that being Anzio, that being the film, and that being Das Finale. So yeah, obviously looking forward to that stuff when I see it. So yeah, I don't think there's much of a point standing on ceremony here at the moment. It's a bunch of OVAs. They're going to be what they will be. I do not know where they're going to be in our little timeline from what we've been saying. They're just going to be interplaced in like random locations in the story, which is fine. I'm looking forward to seeing where they fit into our TV anime season. So yeah. I don't have an idea about length yet, but I will see when I click on them, I guess. I'm imagining some of them are half episode length, maybe some of them shorter. We're going to figure it out. We're doing all 6 today, regardless. But before I get anything up, I'm going to do my shill stuff. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Comment below anything you thought about the episode, anything I could do to improve my presentation. Comment below. I'm doing follow for follow on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back. And the Discord. Join Discord. Love Discord. Discord. And yeah, jumping into the first OVA, OVA 1. Of Girls und Panzer right now. So yeah, I've got OVA 1 up there ready to go. Just had a quick look at the length of all my OVAs as well. Most of them are around half an episode's length, like about 13-14 minutes on average. There was one that was shorter, I think OVA 4. But Anzio is very long. So Anzio is like 37 minutes or something according to my time code. So that'll definitely be a next week job, and then going into the movie probably the week after. That's probably how I'm going to work this out. But yeah, obviously you got the picture in the description below and the AK submarines subset stuff going on. Just going to give it a 3, 2, 1 and jump in. Radio? 3, 2, 1, go. I certainly just feel my wind. Another thing that people said was that each of these has an opening and maybe an ending as well, so maybe their lengths are a little bit inflated in that regard. So nice to see the opening again. I thought it would be the last time I would see it last week. Love the student council president. Favorite character for sure. Favorite character that isn't a main character anyway. I'm quite fond of Hana, of course. We didn't do as much Marco Cat stuff as I thought we would as well. Again, there's still time, and if you were going to do it, it would be in an OVA like this. It's also hot as fucking balls here today. I'm also recording at about 8:30 in the morning because I've been very, very early in the morning lately. Like just early rising. And it's already like a little under 30 degrees maybe. It's going to be a very hot day. It's going to be a very hot summer. Beach episode? Let's go. It didn't take long. Of course, this is where we'll do our fan servicey stuff too, probably, right? Not the water war. Hell no. This is so stupid. We need to go buy one. Probably. Great. Okay, this is just pure fan service. Alright, everyone's going to go. Great. So everyone's going to get a swimsuit shot. Oh, Miho hates it. Animation is We're adjusting expectations. Oh, not the history. Designer's Brando. That looks like a mankini. This shit's funny as hell. Yeah, and again, just do the reverse. Same animation. Oh, that's pretty cute. Okay, I liked that. Okay, that was good too. Me neither, really, but I'm going along with the ride. That's an interesting look. Okay. Sure. Southern Flair? Oh, okay. Sure. What's... The Desert Rats. Okay. I was like, what's very tank about that? She looks like she's 28 years old. Okay, that's pretty good too. How'd she change so quick? We love the animation reuse this episode. That one's very covered up. Looks like you're going water skiing or something. Yeah, we're not doing a lot of Miho here. Even Sayori hasn't gotten much yet. We're loving Yukari. No, it's a school swimsuit. That's also a school swimsuit. It's pure fan service. What is that? It looks like it's made of granite. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get some of the other characters in on this. Sure, okay. Same pose. Oh, and then the that's it, of course. Not the volleyball club. Yeah, a little bit. We're just going wild. We don't care. They're all over her. So how big is this store for just swimsuits? Okay, Momo. Yep, wide. Yep, thank you. Yeah, no, you're not convincing anybody. Oh. I wonder where this is in the timeline. I guess it doesn't fucking matter at all. But just in like a Miho feeling, a sense of belonging in the group type angle, I guess. Did we do any Sayori? I do not know. I don't remember. There was a lot of swimsuits though. Holy fuck. The Japanese thing about the measurements too. I don't think this one's going to take much analysis, I'm going to be honest, guys. Alright, we're finally at the beach, though. Oh, the umbrella out of the tank's pretty good. Yeah, just change on the beach, fuck it. Yeah, there's some sorry, okay. That's very provocative, okay. Thank you. Just camera pan. I love the back cap. Okay. That was pretty slick too. Oh. Well, sucks to be them. Enter mission. Yeah, that was exactly what I thought this kind of thing would be. I'd imagine a few go into more specific moments. That one was just, if you want to see the girls in swimsuits, you watch episode 1 of the OVAs. You go and do that. That's another thing I kind of neglected to mention about Girls und Panzer. A lot of porn. Kind of in an unavoidable way too. So yeah, shoutouts. But yeah, I mean, that was an OVA. I think I'm going to take like maybe 60 seconds flat to tell you some things about that. I thought it was broadly pretty funny though. And it makes my job very breezy. I don't even need to think about that one. I liked a few of the looks. A few of them were pretty funny. So, I mean, it's one of them. Free shrugs from me. Hopefully it was entertaining. I don't know. I found it pretty entertaining. So yeah, I guess I'll just take an opportunity here. This was an OVA about girls in swimsuits, and they went and tried on swimsuits, and there was lots of shots of them in swimsuits, and a few tracking shots up their body in swimsuits. And I don't know, the characters were pretty good. Yukari was really probably the star there. I like the pan quickly around to all the different characters as well, all the different groups. Even timeline-wise, it would need to be pretty early in the show because we don't have a few of the groups yet. We don't have like Soroko or the gamers or any of them. So I don't know. Again, it says what it is on the tin. You go and watch the beach episode for what you want to watch the beach episode for. So yeah, I might shut my door as well because my door's like wide open. I don't want my like roommate. What are you doing in there? I don't know, man. Just kind of vibing. So yeah, onwards and upwards with OVA 2 coming up very shortly. And we're back. OVA 2 up there, ready to go. 13 minutes and 46 seconds on this one. Sync up accordingly. Picture-in-picture subs. You know the gist. Just gonna give it a 3, 2, 1. Radio. 3, 2, 1. Go. Say the line. I just feel my wind. I'm guessing these OVAs were released as some kind of extra, maybe on a Blu-ray. Maybe that explains the Blu-ray sales, which are very high for this show. So, I don't know. I do not know. It's generally the way it works. It's funny seeing this opening as well that's very indicative of the TV anime's plot. Not going to apply here. Not going to apply here at all. I wonder what we're doing, because we've already ticked off beach episode. Are we going to go do like a festival? Haunted house? All sorts of stuff? What are we doing? Okay, sure. Fucking Eurocamp vibes. Survival war. Oh my god. Hey, we're just in swimsuits again. Why not? In case you didn't get your fill last time, here you go. See, I'm more into this stuff, more into those outfits. Why are you cramping? Not the running in the swimsuit, too. They're really into it. Banzai! I don't know about the camping outfit there. Because there's an OVA, we have to wear swimsuits. Everyone's just perpetually in swimsuits. No, you can't sleep on top of the tent. That's pretty good. Bro, the back cap? Now that's a look. That's a look for sure. It's like a button-up tent? I've never seen that in my life. Yeah, it just pops up. That's probably like a more military grade one. Yeah. Why would you want to relive that? But again, you're a tank nerd. But it's cool. Alright, what are we doing? Holy fuck. Okay, first years. Let's go. I wonder what volleyball crew's doing. What is the... I do not understand. Yeah, they're just fucking around. Why not? Okay. One normal-ass tent. The rest are like some weirdo tents. She's very warmed up. Well, she won't cramp now. It sounds like Mario. Let's go. She's being a proud senpai person. That's fine. Yeah, bring the tanks. Fuck it. You know what would have been a great opportunity to get the tanks involved in this? Is do some more of the tank car wash stuff. If you wanted Girls on Panzer to not be about tanks, this is kind of what it would be like, no? Just a ton of characters just doing slice of life stuff. With obviously some history references here and there too. Oh. Shut up. Oh, army rations. No, I think you're... No. No. I want to, like, some real food. I watch videos on YouTube with people, like, eating these. These are, like, fucking terrible. They're the yap squad. They just keep yapping. No, they're terrible, bro. What is the palm? Is it a brand or something? It's spam, probably, right? Is it some kind of ad, maybe? And they can't really quote it. Eat. No, she's being official. Yeah, but I want some real food, please. No, again, these things are nasty as fuck. They are edible. Yes, for sure. It's a lot of money. Rarity? Because it tastes horrible, yeah. That's pretty good. I like that. MRE, meals rejected by the enemy. What were they bad? Oh no, I don't want to eat the US ones. Hamburger in a bag. Oh. Well, I was interested. Okay, now we're doing the apron tech. Okay, everybody. Just like fan service speed run. Alright, they're making real food, which I'm appreciative about. But I learned a lot about rations. That's very specific. Well, getting temperature with an open fire like that's very difficult. Well, you're not really camping, you're glamping, right? She's very passionate, like she always is. Not the stomach growl. This is a pretty involved meal. Also, you'd need to make quite a bit of food. Because there's like 20 kids, right? Murder them all. Yeah, pour a bunch of water on that open fire. We're gonna have to eat the rations. What is she gonna do about it? Alright, the boss is here. It's gonna happen. Oh, an actual hot plate? Oh, a bit of a fry-up? Okay. Goated. I'm a bit sad they've ruined so many of the skewers, though. Oh, yeah, there's enough food. Okay. Not the rich girl hat. We love it. Butterfly in the moon. I'm very happy that this is very breezy today. I kind of needed it, right? Kind of everything's been kicking my ass. Most certainly are. I'd say this one's probably better animated too. There was some pretty good little animation pieces in it too. Just some cute character stuff. We like that. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh my god. Not the training site. Yeah, that was pretty good. I liked that one. I was learning a bit about rations then, how terrible they are. What else do I have to say? The food looked pretty good. Yeah. Make the double entendres where you will. It was another OVA, and they were in swimsuits a lot. So again, if you want to see the girls in swimsuits, you have myriad options, my friend. Right? I would say, am I stupid? Some of the teams seemed like they weren't in it very much. Like the history team only really got one scene. Were the volleyball team even there? I don't remember them piping up very much, but also I could be mixing them up with the first years. Anyway, our main character's got time to shine. Yukari's really the centerpiece to a lot of this. She's chief yapper. She'll just keep yapping no matter what. Again, it's all passion, right? Pretty quiet until she's talking about something she loves, and then just, verbal diarrhea a little bit. Oh, yeah, but I mean, generally pretty enjoyable again. These are pretty good OVAs. I've seen way worse. Most OVAs are pretty terrible. So yeah, much like the last one, I pretty much said what I wanted to say already. There wasn't even really a story. It's just kind of like we're camping, and then we're cooking, and then we're in swimsuits, and then the first years fuck up the barbecue, and then the student council president needs to save the day. Again, pretty simple in that department. I thought it was, again, broadly pretty educational, pretty funny, generally just pretty enjoyable, and pretty breezy. I like some OVAs sometimes. I know some of these promise to go into a little bit more content, like between things. Again, I've theorized before that one of the OVAs would be about them shopping post the fight with Saint Gloriana's, I want to say. But that hasn't come to fruition yet. I know that, again, these are placed in the timeline in specific spots and that kind of thing, so again, it's just based on whoever's present, you would think. So we've done swimsuits, and we've done swimsuits, so I'm keen to see if we're going to continue to do swimsuits again, or if there's like some kind of maid cafe that needs help. Maybe they can go work for that tank maid cafe. That would be fun. Either way, onwards, upwards, episode 3, or OVA 3, I should say, coming up very shortly. Alright, I've got OVA 3 up here ready to go. Pop that up there. 14 minutes and 11 seconds on this one. Sync up accordingly. And again, same subs, same everything, blah, 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 blah. Gonna give it a 3, 2, 1. Radio? 3, 2, 1, go. I do definitely just feel my wind. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of this opening today. I don't know, what else can I even talk about right now? I could talk about other stuff. I don't know. I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen last night. I thought that was pretty good. Like the latest episode. Pretty good. I watched it along with a friend who's way more into it than I am, so that kind of helps with me following the story. And then I just watched the animation and gush about that a lot, so I don't know. I wanted to watch, what's that show called? Bang Dream My Go. I want to watch that in my own time, I think. From what I've seen, I watched a few clips last night. Seems pretty cool. And I'm also struggling to come up with a decision about what I should do in the first slot next week. So the next video I make after this one, I don't know what it's going to be yet. I still don't. I'm throwing around some movies, but I kind of work a lot over the next few days, so I don't know. Maybe I just skip it. I do not know yet. Alright, what's the vibe? Classical music? School ship war. Oh my god. Are we gonna fight another school ship? It's a crazy reveal at the start of the show that they're like on a ship. Yeah, give me some lore, please. Yukari's normally Chief Yapper, so she should probably say something here. Oh, Marco, okay. Indeed, they did used to be built on land. It'd be kind of funny. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I agree with all those reasons. It's a extreme for sure, but going in for the smooch. No. Okay, get them all involved in trades, sure. At least a little bit. Like have some knowledge about how an engine works. The Age of Sail? Hey yo. Ooh. Older ones in Europe, you say? Okay, sure. Venetian? I've been to Venice. Very nice place. Sometimes. It depends where you go. Mm-hmm. I mean, I moved here very recently. Okay, we're gonna have a look around the school ship. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. I don't see how this is a war, but sure. What are we, fucking girls' last tour? Climb to the highest spot? Girls' last tour? Fucking good, by the way. Check it out if you haven't already. A lot of Sayuri asshole shots. Which I mean, sure. It's just an interesting thing that's linking all of these OVAs together. Put the camera inside her asshole. Oh, how do you get up? Okay, that's very respectful, thank you. Yeah, that's what I would have said too. I don't think I could either. Oh, okay, we're at the top. Marco bringing up the rear. Is she alright? Oh, hates heights? Yeah, I agree. You don't need to be up here. Oh yeah, I knew about the ghosts thing. I knew she was afraid of something. It's quite a few. Kuramomine. Who are these people? Naval Studies Department. There's quite a few of them. Armor Department? Oh, is that a Black Forest thing? Yeah. Okay, sure. You got quite a few departments. Okay, sure. Hello. Hello, random person. It's not impressive, but sure. Indeed. Oh, got that cross. Is that everyone's logo? Yeah, I see Anzio there as well. Whose room? It looks cute. Little Pepe the Frog. This is an interesting logistical episode. Like, how does the school work? Okay. Oh. Okay, bit of solar. It's fourfold. Ventilation fans, bit of wind too. I'm learning a lot about ships. Those cars look rough. They don't pay tuition? Okay, their life's pretty fucked. Yeah, I'll pay tuition. Oh, it's the hydroponics farm. Bit of fruit picking. Never heard anybody. Oh, the fisheries? Okay. Oh, they look cool. I'd watch a show just about like a school on a ship too. I think that would be kind of interesting. Oh yeah, it's very claustrophobic. Minecraft? I mean, they went for Lego, but sure. 300 blocks? I see. Because then they can go to where they need to go to, whichever block. It's surprisingly flat. Huh. It's a very interesting ship. And we're all repeating each other. Okay. Oh, are we going to do the bath? Oh, onsen right here. Yes, we are, to answer your question. It is an OVA. We must. Oh, and the student council are here. Sure. Yeah, beat her ass. Oh. It looks pretty small. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is nice. They have a way nicer bath for the general population. Just full frontal. Yeah, she's just fucking letting it all hang. Well, we're looking. It's a little more breezy, isn't it? Oh yeah, because you went to Saunders, right? Cozy. Yeah! They described cozy very well. Just cozy vibes. Like a moss rose. Oh yeah, the flower arranging stuff, of course. Okay. That was pretty cool. I liked that one. Yeah. Intermission. Yeah, I thought that was broadly pretty educational and kind of cool. So, I don't know. I liked it. It's getting kind of dark now, no? I haven't really been looking at the camera. Maybe I turn my light up a little bit. I'm looking at it now. I will not reach up whilst recording. But yeah, I mean, I was always questioning the logistics of the ship, and now I got my answers, kind of. So, cool. Very cool. It's probably the one that requires the most, like, relooking at, but again, I mean, it was pretty cool. I don't know, it was pretty self-explanatory, actually, now that I'm thinking about it as well. I like the different departments, I like the different blocks, I like how all that works, I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, satisfied. We didn't really go full fan service too. It was showed a little bit of restraint, you know. It was nice. Seeing 6 episodes of everybody just in school swimsuits is kind of, you know, tiring. And yeah, it was kind of just about the main girls. They kind of just did their thing. Yeah, some good character stuff in there too. I like the rapport. Probably theirs probably best. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good. And I kind of explained as why in the ED. A pretty cool little school they've got, kind of explaining the idea behind the school, the different like educational programs you can go through in it, all the different places that make a ship world place kind of run. Yeah, lots of stuff to like there for sure. And the sun is shining very brightly. Very, very brightly. Which is kind of fucking with my lighting, but I mean, it's fine. It's better than it was in the past anyway. At least I've got a light now. It used to look terrible, by the way. Anyway, what was I going to say? We should move on to OVA 4. That one was probably the best one so far in so... It's so much as content, right? Unless you mean content, then the other ones are better as well. But like, I mean... You know what I mean. If you want to see the girls in swimsuits, the other two are probably superior. But let's move on to the 4th OVA. I believe this one's a little bit shorter. Yeah, OVA 4, up there, ready to go. 3 minutes and 55 seconds, barely coming in at 4 minutes. So, I mean, I'm going to give it a 3, 2, 1. It's going to be pretty short, and we're going to figure it all out. Yeah, wind that shit back. I'm going to watch it from after the opening. So, giving it 3, 2, 1 after the opening. 3, 2, 1, go. Anglerfish War. Oh my god. Are we just going to do the dance? I think we're just going to do the dance, guys. Okay. I remember the dance being pretty well animated in the TV anime stuff, so... Yukari's loving it. Everyone else is like kind of, I don't know. Sari hates it. Yukari loves it. This is a hit, though. They are hitting that shit. I'd love to sync this up to some different music. I think that could lead to some mimetic potential. You never really notice how much smaller Mako is, too. Alright, we get all the characters in on this. Yeah, shout out to the volleyball crew. They're kind of out of time. Soroko. Asore. It's just the music video. I don't know what to tell you. There's everybody. My favorite moment with this song is when they're like hunkering down in the church, right? During Pravda. That part was awesome. Yep, that's what it says on the tin. That's an anglerfish war. And yeah, not full ED, thankfully as well. That's what it says on the tin. Anglerfish war. Yeah, that was them doing the anglerfish dance, and it was pretty good because I think it's pretty good in the anime as well. So if you just wanted a straight up music video, if you wanted to like fucking green screen that shit and put it on top of anything else, you wanted just a clean version of it, that's your thing. Also, remember how brief the anglerfish stuff was during the TV anime during the punishment for losing? This is where that gets expended out, obviously. This is a little bit more of a conclusion off of that, right? Either way, I digress. Not really too much to talk about there, so we're going to keep going with OVA 5, which is a little bit longer again, I think. So OVA 5, up there, ready to go. 15 minutes and 8 seconds on this one, so longer again, and then I think the last one's 16, so about half an hour left of the OVAs total. Same stuff as before, just going to give it a 3, 2, 1. Radio? 3, 2, 1, go. I just feel my wind. Very true. Do 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 do. So what have we done? We've gone beach episode, or kind of just swimsuit episode, and then camping, which was kind of also swimsuit episode. We've got some interesting stuff about the school ship and the anglerfish stuff. I know somebody said one of the OVAs goes into what there was a member of the history team and Yukari, what they were doing during the Pravda. Well, they were just kind of scatting themselves and singing that song. So one of these has to go into that. Honestly, I half expected it to be the one that was very short, because that doesn't sound like you can expand that out very much. Maybe just extra Pravda stuff total for all the girls? I do not know. Speaking of that, somebody sent something in Discord. You know how everyone kept saying about the panty shots and how they tried to hide them? People definitely looked for them, and somebody definitely sent that in Discord, and I'm like, you guys are down horrendous. Down horrendous for these 2D characters. Which, I mean, I can't not relate to, but calm down. Calm down, everybody. That's a cute little phone charm, too. Okay, so yeah. Snore War. Yeah, we need to send out some scouting people. This song's actually really tragic. Yeah. Okay. Cold feet? Let me see your feet? Are you going to show me the feet? Is it that kind of episode? Okay, no. Everyone chill. It's not that kind of episode. Unless it is? Put a bunch of chili powder on them. Oh shit, I was right. I was like joking. Iron shod. Okay, because the metal in it got... Okay. Ooh, wrap him up like a mummy. It does feel very warm. You are wearing a skirt, no? I mean, that's broadly pretty educational, though. Desioné. It's nice to have nice stuff sometimes. If you want it, go buy it. That's what being a kid's about. I know, probably trainers. Not Rommel. Okay. Sure. This is all very foreign to me, of course. It's just hot. It's hot outside. All the time. Every season. Hmm. JSDF. Oh, that's cute too. Okay. I don't know if it's a true story. Okay. These lyrics. Oh, enemy spotted. Okay, so they actually did some scouting. That's good. Oh. Okay. That translation. Just they love fucking singing. They love shouting when they're scouting. That's bars. Seems pretty fucked. Oh. Build an igloo. Hey, I was right. Kind of like an igloo, more like a cave. Yeah, where'd she pull that out from? I carry it to school every day. It'd be kind of a vibe if it was frozen, I think. It's still just rice. I don't think you would need it. Yeah. Oh. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you use a bit of Tupperware or something, that works the same way. Ooh, foreshadowing. Honkai Star Rail? What do you say? Oh, look at these two fucking nerding out. What is snow? Oh, that was fun. We both quoted the same thing that I'm like kind of the third wheel. I don't know. Yukari fucking ate shit. Oh, fuck. Not at all. Again, I wouldn't know. This is Yukari Central. Fucking star of every episode. I do worry about Yukari. Where does she store them? We'll never know. She has a lot of shit. She's just prepped. What's wrong with that? She's an asset. Oh yeah, they're fine in comparison to Mako and Soroko. What do you mean breakthrough? Oh shit, bit of espionage. Kind of a callback to the Saunders stuff. Who the fuck are you? Into the fucking Ushankas as well. How do you not know that? Yeah, she very much is. For sure. Wow. There's some good scouting. Okay. They're kind of moving different. Takes a long time to reload. It's unwieldy. Gotcha. Yeah, we talked about this tank, I remember. It's a big boy tank. It makes her feel tall. That's funny. It's kind of like riding on Nonna as well. Oh yeah, Hana mentioned the hot chocolate as well. Okay, clueless first years. Some things never change. That's fun. Get back to singing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we went full circle. Who comes up with these lyrics? Like, they're fucking pretty tragic. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, was that close to the end? And when it was. Ah, that was very enjoyable. I liked that. Bit more of a dive into, and I'm forgetting her name. She has a name. History Club. Something. I'm gonna figure it out at some point. I'll look it up. But yeah, a bit more of a dive into her character as well. Definitely like a kindred spirits with Yukari, right? They're just big old fucking nerds, and they just nerd out about shit like all the time. I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't dive into the characters that didn't get a lot of screen time in the TV anime, such as the people on screen right now, as well as the mechanics and Soroko and all that kind of stuff, right? Because they're pretty underdeveloped as we go through. But I guess we're keeping it a bit more ensemble than that. So I wonder what we're going to do for the last one. Maybe post everything. Maybe post episode 12. Actually continuing. But yeah, very enjoyable. I think I learnt a lot as well. Like the cayenne pepper in the shoe. I mean, it makes sense to me. And that German boots had frostbite because they're kind of, it was iron bound, I think was the word. Which, you know, a lot of metal in the shoe gets very cold. Oh, okay. I wonder what that says. I do not know. Could not tell you. Yeah, as I said, very enjoyable. Yukari's a great presence on screen, tells us a lot of stuff. A little bit more context about their scouting endeavors. I particularly like the part where they were doing like full-on espionage disguises and got that info there, even if the cover was almost blown. I should look up who that is too. Hang on. Now, see, I wanted to say Erwin, but I didn't want to be wrong. Okay, it's Erwin. Okay, good. She almost blew the cover there, but she has a lot of moments to shine here. Definitely, again, like that relationship between Yukari and the history team, as each of the main 5 girls has like splits off into a different group. I think that dynamic's clear to see here, right? They're clearly kindred spirits. They're clearly just massive fucking nerds. The song as well, I don't know, like, again, my understanding of that song is that like the Japanese wrote it, obviously, when they were like trapped or like in a really bad situation. How do you have the time to write a song then? Or is that like the only thing you would have time to do as a result, right? Because you're kind of trapped. I do not know, but I guess it's the same vibe as a wartime poetry, right? Like, I mean, it's not all action all the time, right? There's some downtime. What else are you going to do? Write down whatever your situation is like for posterity, I guess. But I digress. We're going to move on to that last OVA very, very shortly, OVA 6. The last OVA here today, OVA 6, up there ready to go. 16 minutes and 41 seconds on this one, so please sync up accordingly. And yeah, just going to give it a 3, 2, 1, all the same things that I've said before. Radio, 3, 2, 1, go. I just feel my wind. It's probably the last time I'm going to see it. Or unless it's on Anzio, which maybe it is. Gotten a lot of mileage out of this one. A lot of mileage. Yeah, I'd imagine that this is post episode 12. I'd imagine that this is some celebration or something like that. That's another spot that needs a little bit of extra stuffing, I guess, as it pertains to the show. Like, a lot of this has been like slice of lifey stuff that is like otherwise missing in the rest of the show because it's pretty like pedal to the metal. Again, similar vibes to the Symphogear ones, where Symphogear OVAs, again, just pick certain moments in the story and extrapolate them out, what the characters are thinking there, normally full of jokes. Very similar here. The only difference is the art style, I guess, but this one's a little bit more traditional. I'm very happy to say that the I was little bit worried about the production stuff based on OVA 1. It's substantially improved. Like the school ship one's really good. That one we just saw was really good. And despite looking a little bit shoddy, I thought the camping one was still like pretty active animation wise. It was only really OVA 1 that had a lot of trouble there. Okay, so what's the vibe? Banquet War. Like a post-win banquet? Yes. Yeah, you saved the school, everybody. Thank you. We're all in like little yukatas, right? That was some really good audio there too. I liked that. Come by. Yeah, keeping it short, always a good idea with these kind of things, right? Everyone just wants to eat. Let's go. They love a let's go. Yeah, so our school is saved. Thank you. Oh. Congratulations. Oh. K-sama. Congratulations. This sounds like St. Gloriana's. Gotcha. I would have guessed that it would have been like specifically just Darjeeling, but anyway. Oh my god. They were very pretty, but I don't know about that. And Pravda, obviously. Okay. We will see you again in the future, Katyusha. That's it. We got the formula going. Oh, okay. A little bit more lore about different schools we didn't see. Skipping them due to time constraints. Funny. Canned anchovies? I know one of the characters is called Anchovy, right? Okay. This is random, but sure. No, what are they supposed to do? Yeah, this is fair enough. Yeah, what are we supposed to do? What is our special talent beyond our one thing that we do? Alright, this is fun. Okay, this is a direction I didn't expect. Okay. 500 yen? Oh. Okay. Bokodo? I don't know. I'd be very boring. Save half of it. Spend it on a house. Jesus. Yeah, everyone's just getting their little line in, aren't they? Okay, hidden talent contest. Oh. That's better. Now I'm on time. You would probably layer the same vocal performance 3 times, right? No, you already do that in the rest of the show. No, it's not impressive. Oh, that's pretty cool. How'd she get there? I thought it was pretty funny. Everyone's giving her nothing. Bro, Sadako owned. #1 seed easy. Okay, Automobile Club, what are we doing? It's a showtime? Oh, a bunch of magic tricks. Okay, sure. Okay. I thought we said no mechanic stuff. Oh! It's just behind it. We just drove a tank in. Oh, it's just... they didn't even drive it in. Okay, alright, that was a bit of a sham, but sure. Yep. Yep, gamers. Let's go, gamers. What are we doing? Got anything? Oh, a bit of a round. The subbing's really good, too. Put them out of their misery. You get the... for someone to hit the gong. Get the big stick, pull them off stage. Hello, first years. Yeah. Oh, hello. We all changed. Okay, this is the most like an actual thing. That's very impressive. Whoa. She smashed. Somebody spiked the punch. Oh. Hey, that's cute too. Again, subbing's really good. Boring. Momo's a hard judge. Like an Orai's got talent, right? Okay, what are we doing, volleyball? That isn't volleyball. Okay. These are probably going to be references that'll go over my head. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Darjeeling. Orangey pickle. Yeah, I know too. You got to do the impression first. No, this is great. This is just pure fan service. Like the other kind of fan service. Great. Okay, they're owning. The hair too. That's sorry. For sure. Mm-hmm. You're owning. Hana, you're owning, dude. Let her have this. Funny. Funny. Pretty good. Okay. Let's go Hippo Team. Let's go History Dorks. Great. I don't know what this is, but sure, we're going with it. Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen Little Women. Sorry. Seen or read. very specific date. Yeah. Is she smashed too? Who spiked the punch? No, they wouldn't say that. It's a little bit more emotional the way I understand it. It's less about the history. Where did they get all the props too? Anyway. No, the dialogue wouldn't have happened like this. Very good. I liked that one a lot. Hello, anglerfish. Oh, sure. Just some tokusatsu. Some fucking Power Rangers shit. And the animation's fucking awesome. Hello. It's like a hero show as well, right? You know those things they have in in Japan? Yeah, they're cool. Oh, they're playing villains! Great. Also, the fan service is very funny. The subbing's great too. Saki's just happy to be there. Oh. Murder. Yeah, it's definitely hero show vibes, right? With the live crowd. Oh fuck. She got mad. Okay, we're going off script. Sure. Oh, they have to go too? I thought they were the judges. Oh, ballet? Okay. Again, another thing I'm not all too familiar with is Swan Lake. This is definitely the most involved animation-wise. Oh! She's cool? That's a lot of revolutions. I wonder if I should go back and count those. That'd be some full lame-o stuff. Okay. Did the student council win? Oh, corruption. Okay. We did it. Okay, your prize is it's fucking nothing. What was even the second one? What do you get for second? It was like 500 yen of something. Oh, like cafeteria vouchers, right? Weird. One of them's like a trip or something. Anyway, I forget. That was clearly the best OVA. That was a ton of fun. That was great. What a great premise. You got to do a little talent show while we're celebrating. Yeah, just brilliant, 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 brilliant. I thought the animation was so much better here as well. Just some great ideas in there. Like just some really funny stuff. Like even the impressions I thought were just hilarious. Even how simple they were. And like even the ones that were kind of bad were kind of funny bad. So yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. So overall OVAs, would I recommend watching all of them? Probably. It depends on your proclivity for swimsuits. If I would recommend the first one. But definitely, like the school ship one, the one where we're scouting, and this one, those were fucking awesome. So, and even the camping had its moments. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy I did these. These are pretty necessary, I would say. So yeah, quick review. Kind of the first part of the episode is like, oh yeah, they've got to stop their speech, and then they've got to like celebrate and stuff, and then it's a little bit of like, okay, now we're doing a talent show. Let me rank my favorites. I enjoyed Hero Show probably the most, then probably Impressions, and then I thought The Little Women was funny too. So those three. But I wouldn't. I'm not objecting to the Rabbit team either. I thought the Swan Lake was probably the most impressive animation wise for sure. Some of the stuff with the student council president and the other one. I always forget her name. That was pretty good. And then we did 32 pirouettes in a row, which is fucking madness. But yeah, very, very happy with this. I thought it was very funny. Very, very funny. But also pretty self-contained. I don't think I need to go back through there anywhere. The history stuff is pretty funny, though. Like, they're doing Little Women. Obviously, this dramatic scene where one of the characters is presumably passing away. Again, I do not know. And they're just like quoting random things in history that happened at that point because they can't stay on script and they just keep ad-libbing stuff. Very, very good. That and the Soroko song was pretty funny and everybody thought it was fucking shit. Everyone thought the Gamer Team stuff was shit too. And the mechanics, the automotive, not really my bag there for sure. But yeah, I mean, again, very happy with these today. Very funny, very, very funny. So yeah, we'll leave it there today. Again, bit of a shorter, bit more kind of breezy one, bit of a flimsy one a little bit, but still obviously like a lot of fun. They're OVAs, you know, what you see is what you get basically. And yeah, Anzio next week, which is 37 minutes or something it said. Bit of a longer episode, so we'll do that one separately, of course. And probably, I'm guessing, a little bit more tank combat, something you probably need to go back and watch a second time. So yeah, easy one here today, just some chill stuff. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Comment below anything you thought about the episode, anything I could do to improve my presentation. Comment below. I'm doing follow for follow on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back. And the Discord, join Discord, love Discord, Discord, and yeah, I'll be back next week for some more Girls und Panzer goodness. Sorry for my lateness, but hopefully this video suffices. I had a lot of fun here today for sure. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time on the next Girls und Panzer video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.